Hi, it's Janice Dru-Bennett, and today is Sunday, December 20th, 2020. And I'm excited to share with you a couple of recent reports from the Currnt expert panels on enabling growth through sustainability and philanthropy, as well as the global remote work from home experience. And I'll also be sharing with you some upcoming events with the Visionary Network and the partnerships that I have developed with the Visionary Network. I will share my screen. And the first report I have here with the Enabling Growth with Sustainability and Philanthropy Currnt expert panel, or SMART group, is the first one that we've launched, talking about the white space opportunities. So thinking about the subject matter experts in philanthropy and sustainability, and what are the white space opportunities and roadmap recommendations to capture them. The overview from the initial launch group is that white space opportunities in enabling growth through sustainability and philanthropy include sustainability reporting, environmental and social impact assessments, mapping activity against the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, plastics in the pandemic, and supply chain assessments. So these are a few of the topics that were brought up by the initial expert panel. And companies can influence their supply chains for positive environmental and social performance, as well as measure their own business activities' positive and negative environmental and social impacts. Sustainability reports are evolving to provide content creatively and engagingly with stakeholders. And one challenge is eliminating single-use plastics using a pandemic when health and safety concerns are driving demand for them. An opportunity would be for companies to assess how actions are aligned with the UN SDGs to showcase how they're driving toward a better world. The first key point around influencing your supply chain, asking yourself what ways can you influence your supply chains and vendors to produce positive environmental and social outcomes. Thinking about environmental and social impact assessments. How are you measuring the positive and negative environmental and social impacts of your business? And tracking and mapping your activities against the UN SDGs include thinking about assessing your actions as they relate to the Sustainable Development Goals as customers, donors, investors, and partners look at your business and funding with a sustainability lens. The next report is with the Global Work from Home Experience expert panel with trends, tools, and best practices to think about. And the experts on this panel discuss the topic of trust. How do you build and maintain trust relationships while working from home? Building trusted relationships is an essential part of remote work, communicating regularly with video, having more asynchronous communications, offering resilience training, aligning management styles with team needs, and encouraging fair hiring and promotion processes are all ways that the group came up with to build trust. Video communications, both synchronous and asynchronous, can create trust, although there are challenges with voice and video conferencing, given the lack of nonverbals with in-person meetings. So as we meet on Zoom and with the two-dimensional view of things, it's often hard to capture some of those nonverbal communications. Delivering quality content can help improve a company's brand and the way a company is viewed when it comes to the human touch put into their work, which can increase trust and enhance reputation. So really thinking about the quality and the level of human content that you're creating is part of this building of trust during the remote work from home experience. Resilient employees build strong connections and relationships with others by nurturing the work networks that they've developed and help them perceive their work as meaningful. So encouraging these strong connections across the remote work environment can also help with depth of work experience. On the other hand, when you micromanage your employees, this may break trust. So allow your team members to drive outcomes by leaving it up to them on how to get there, while still giving them the support that they continuously need. The first point on authenticity, honesty, openness, and communication is that employees need to believe in their management and, by extension, the organization they work for. They need to feel safe and, especially these days, want to be heard and seen. And all of this can be complicated. Building trust relationships through resilience training is one way to develop this constant changing and challenging environment, which is unprecedented. Resilient leaders are able to manage inevitable changes, dealing with novel scenarios and setbacks, and really providing this resilience training to their teams can help them navigate. Challenges with voice and video conferencing is the third point. And the real challenge in this area is that it's hard to tell if someone is being genuine in their messaging, and the lack of in-person, real face-to-face meetings can strain our ability to communicate fully. We do have upcoming Visionary Network events, and Visionary is a trusted network building relationships through different topics. We just had a blockchain event, and I talked about the longevity event last week. And upcoming right before the Christmas holiday will be our Princeton Tigers end of year virtual gathering with a number of featured presenters and co-hosts as well. And as a co-host, I will be representing my new company, NexTech AR Solutions, which also has a landing page to kind of help you set up a meeting with me. And these are kind of the key highlights of what NexTech offers, really creating virtual wow experiences with the additional augmented reality technology. And really what we're seeking right now include event managers and leaders who are running large events in the upcoming years and really needing to have that experience kind of draw in additional sponsors and attendees and create that wonderful experience. As well as universities and educators who want to create immersive learning experiences and marketers looking for 3D branding opportunities. So if you're someone who offers these types of creative services and wants to partner with NexTech, I encourage you to reach out to me, janice.dru-bennett@nextechar.com. Thank you again for joining my video. I will post some links in the YouTube channel as well as on the blog, and hope that you have a wonderful holiday. And I'll do one more video, hopefully, before the end of the year.